So, Kevin, you are the poet in residence. How did this happen? What's the story? What's your story?
Well, I've been writing poems for about 18 years. I've got my undergraduate and my master's degree in poetry. I saw somebody doing this kind of work with poetry about 8 years ago, and I thought to myself, that's so intimidating. I could never do something like that. And then years later, I found a typewriter in a thrift store, and on a whim, I thought, what the heck, let's try it out. And now it's my full-time job.
So people walk up and give you an idea or ask you to write a poem for them? Is that how it happens?
I tell people that I'll write a poem on the spot by request on any topic, theme, idea, story, series of random words. That my only rule about requests is whatever people ask me for, I have to say yes in order to keep my life interesting. And then I just ask them to pay what they think the poem's worth after they've read it.
And what's the main usual topic they ask you for? Love or?
I'd say the most common topics are probably love poems or poems about travel or poems for dear ones. Sometimes dear ones includes pets quite often as well. Lots of cats and dogs poems.
What's the weirdest request?
Ooh, I think one of the weirdest requests, and this is in the fancy book here. There's a poem in here that somebody sat down. They read through almost every one of these little books. They got real serious with me.
So these little books you jumped at. What are these little books here?
Oh, okay. So these come out every week or so, and there are 43 of them total. They're all poems that have been done on the spot by request. And then I put together the fancy book out of my personal favorites from these guys. And in the fancy book, there's one, the strangest request you asked about, where somebody sat down, they read through all the little books, and once they were like really sure that they liked my work, they asked me to write a poem about what it's like to love one man but date another. And I thought that was a pretty personal, intimate request.
Do you have time to read that to us now?
Oh, I would love to. Yeah. Okay. Here it is on page 18 in the fancy book here. How to date one man and love another. The way the sun at midday can surround a ceramic tile. The way a lamppost can look like a fishhook. Like this, my heart plays tricks on me. The light is never as it appears, and my eye can never help, in the face of these brightnesses various, but to waver from one blinding sun to another, until I cannot see, until I no longer know what I was truly looking for.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
Hi. So my name is Seth.
I'm Laura.
And we just got married a week ago.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. And we'd love a poem that commemorates this moment in our lives and this time here. Some images that resonate for us are lighthouses. We have the image of a seal upon our hearts.
We got engaged on a boat.
Yeah, we got engaged near a lighthouse on a boat.
Yeah.
And we would just some words to capture this moment.
It would be my pleasure to write for you. So the poems I do custom, they take about 10 to 15 minutes each. I just ask people to pay what they think the poem's worth after they've read it. If that spiel sounds good to you, I can throw a dedication on here and get a poem for you. You said Seth and Laura?
Seth and Laura.
SETHLAURA?
That's right.
Got it. Yeah.
And I do like to ask everybody I write for, do you have a favorite poet? And no is a fine answer, but I like to ask.
I love Naomi Shihab Nye.
Yeah. All right. That's not one I hear very often, but she's great.
She is great.
Yeah.
Let's see. For me, well, I just can't seem to stay away from Mary Oliver. So.
Well, you're in a good spot.
Yeah.
All right.
Keeps coming back to me.
Yeah, I can do that. You can flip through books while it happens, or go on and come back, and I'll have a poem for you in about 15 minutes.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Great.
I have a poem for you. All right, so it goes like this. For Seth and Laura is the dedication, of course. Is, how easy it can be to become lost in the world's rough and seemingly loveless waters as they chop and chafe at the air. One could be overwhelmed if it were not for the shore of you, shining its beacon for the shore of me, calling me home from the tumult of sea.
Love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How was that, guys? How was it?
Amazing.
Yeah, that's
it's amazing.
You're a big patron of the arts. You go around town doing this all the time.
I can't believe Kevin can write such beautiful poetry so quickly.
Yeah, that you just spin it out of yourself like that. That's incredible.
Congratulations as well on your wedding.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thanks.
How long are you here for?
I'll be here in Provincetown through till the end of September, and then I'll be hitting the road to Western Massachusetts and Vermont.
So up to then we can see you here outside the town hall every day, almost every day.
Sunny days ending in the letter Y.
Thanks a lot.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks.